Here in this video, I want to give a rundown of 5 of the best blogging tools that you can use to make money online for advanced users. Hi, I'm Peter and welcome to the Hidden Online Living YouTube channel, and here in this video I just want to give my overview of some of the best advanced tools that you can use for building up your websites and your blog content for more advanced users, so that you can really scale up your business to the next level and really knuckle down and start to see those results. So with regards to this video, if you are a complete newbie, yes, you can feel free to check it out and definitely give you an idea to see if some of these platforms may be something or a viable option to you maybe further down the line. But as you're starting out, I would leave these for the moment, because you won't have the skill level or confidence built up to be able to really use these platforms. But when you have reached that level, definitely you can check this video out and definitely have a look and see into these tools and how they can actually help you move forward. But for more advanced users, these tools will definitely be a viable option to really see growth in your business. So I'll quickly jump into the computer and I'll walk you through these platforms and show you what they have to offer and to see if they really will be useful for you to actually help scale up your business.
First up on this list, we have Squarespace. So Squarespace is a very well-known platform. It does have a host of usable features that cater for both beginner and advanced users, and you can create highly engaging websites and content based around whatever it is you're looking to create. Now, I did briefly cover this in a previous video, but again, this here, the reason why it's in this list again, because compared to a lot of other platforms out there, it does have access to a lot of different features, etc., that you can literally use to set up different procedures, adding in domains. You can set up online stores, blogs, extensions. It has its own marketing tools and email marketing, scheduling tools, and so forth. So there's a lot of very useful resources here on this platform. Again, it has its own helpful guides, webinars, training, and even forum support, etc. So you can definitely find out a lot more about the platform. And they have really good support, so if you are stuck with anything at all, you can reach out to them and you will be able to find answers or solutions to your problems relatively quickly as well. So it definitely might be worth a look into, especially if you're looking to further your website creation or your blogging skills moving forward. So definitely feel free to check Squarespace out. Again, it does have a free trial, and eventually it will go into paid variant later on, but again, it's something that you can definitely look into moving forward. So again, feel free to check it out if you think it's something that's going to be a suitable option for you. Next up, we have Ghost. You can find it at ghost.org. Again, I've also mentioned this in a previous video, but it's definitely catered toward more advanced users, as it definitely focuses more on the likes of content writers, podcasters and video creators and so forth. And it does have a lot more in-depth tools and so forth, so that you can literally create more highly engaging websites. And even if you do want to get started, because it does have similar features the likes of WordPress, etc., that you can develop coding skills, etc. So if you want to dive more into the back end of developing websites and setting up integrations and so forth, you can definitely use this platform as an alternative too. So it's definitely something to consider. Again, you can sign up for a free trial and you can literally just go through the whole process of getting the website set up. So they do have access to loads of different and usable features, and they have plenty of tutorials and guides that will actually help you get started and so forth, with very good communities and product support and so forth. So it might be worth looking into. Again, you can check out the pricing structure. Now, depending on what you're opting into, it can be either cheap or fairly expensive depending on what alternative that you're signing up for, but again, it will unlock extra features and integrations as you move forward. But again, it's totally up to yourself, and especially if you're more advanced and you want to dive more into the coding aspect of it and actually have full control over your website, this would be a good avenue for you to look into if you have those specific skills. So definitely feel free to check out Ghost if you definitely think that it is also a good option for you as well. So next up on this list, we can't really have a list really for advanced users without mentioning WordPress.org. And again, WordPress, essentially, like, it is free to sign up, but in order to use it to its full extent, you will need to have like some sort of paid hosting, so you will need to opt into a paid platform. And there's loads of hosting providers. At least 99% of hosting providers today use WordPress because it is the #1 content management system currently on the internet, because it is highly integratable with so many different services and products and features, etc., across the board. Loads of different like page builders and other features use WordPress to further integrations. I use the likes of Thrive Architect or from Thrive Themes for building out landing pages and so forth, and it integrates seamlessly with WordPress, so it's an ideal solution. And again, even just to set up a standard WordPress blog, they're constantly updating it. There's loads of really cool templates just straight out of the box, and it's highly customizable. It does have a bit of a learning curve, which is the reason why it's on this list. Even though a beginner can come in and with relatively little skills and create something from it, but in order to unlock a lot of its other potential, you will need to have some more advanced skills. But this is ideally where WordPress excels, because it caters for both parties. And case in being that if you really just want to get more involved on, say, the beginner side, you can just literally sign up and say integrate a page builder, go to town on it and create whatever it is you want. Or it also gives you that option as well, that if you have more advanced skills and you have, say, some coding skills, that you can actually dive into the back end and actually really just get stuck in with coding and really completely changing out the whole aesthetic of your website and changing out whatever features you want to have, etc. So WordPress is definitely a way to move forward. And again, it's constantly updated. There's hundreds of thousands of plugins, again, both beginner and advanced plugins, and they've also got free and paid alternatives as well. And like I mentioned, like pretty much every hosting provider out there currently at the minute uses WordPress for integrations because it works seamlessly with all the platforms, usually with one click install. For example, like I use Bluehost as my hosting provider, and it works seamlessly. It's so easy to set up a website on it and to get everything just up and running. And again, then you're free then to pretty much create the site based off your own preferences and that as well. But again, like other hosting providers likes of GoDaddy, HostGator, SiteGround, to name a few, Namecheap, they all do use WordPress as a staple for their integrations. So it's definitely a way to move forward and definitely to look at something, because it is the most highly regarded content management system, as I mentioned, on the internet, the most well known, and WordPress sites do tend to rank a lot better on Google, so they do compared to other websites as well. So it's definitely something worth checking out. So again, if this is an avenue you want to take, definitely feel free to check out WordPress. Next up, we've got Drupal, and you can find it at drupal.org. And similar to WordPress, like I previously mentioned, it is a content management system, but this definitely is more knee deep in terms of coding. So it caters more for definitely more advanced users, because there's a lot more coding practices based around this here. So you can definitely create highly engaging websites and so forth if coding is definitely something you really want to get stuck into and understand. Again, it has a massive community. There's a lot of people that use this platform, especially, like I said, coders. There's a lot of coders would use this here because they can really get stuck in and get their feet wet with trying to understand coding in general, and just to really kind of pretty much create content and their websites based off their own preferences and have full freedom to pretty much change around anything that they actually want. So again, you can check out the website. Like there's pretty much a lot of stuff there for like different types of people out there, or for marketers, agencies, even for just developers in general. And they do have loads of building tools, themes, and loads of different integrations and so forth, pretty much based off your own preferences. And again, they have a massive community with a lot of support and so forth, with tons of resources, so you can definitely have a look at it and see if it is something that is worthwhile to you. But again, I will stress that this is more heavy on the coding side of it. This is definitely more for really advanced users looking to build websites. So for a beginner coming in that has no idea of coding, this probably wouldn't be a good fit for you. But for someone that can do coding and really enjoys it, definitely this would be worth having a look into. So again, if you do have those skills, definitely feel free to check it out. So last up on this list, we have Joomla. So you can find it here at joomla.org. And again, Joomla is also another well-known and highly regarded content management system that, again, like the previous versions I mentioned, is also heavily involved with likes of coding, and it gives developers a lot more freedom to pretty much create the websites how they actually wish. So this also has a massive following, highly engaging resources, tools, very engaging community, and tons of resources that you can literally use to literally create out sites that you want. So it's perfect for developers because it has loads of integrations with loads of other platforms and services, and developers really do like this platform. Because even going back from my own experience, a lot of jobs that I would have applied for before I started going into all this online stuff, if you were looking to apply for any sort of developer job, developing websites, a lot of websites would always require that you have some formal knowledge of using Joomla or Drupal at least to literally develop websites, because they always want someone that has pretty much some sort of coding background or unique skills in programming. So usually these platforms here are the go-to source for that whenever they're looking for developing websites, either for like say business related websites, etc. So this is definitely a platform for that. But again, you can feel free to check it out. They have tons of resources. They've also got loads of active resources and integrations with the likes of content on GitHub, etc. And like I said, they've a massive community, so there's no reason why you couldn't check this out if you really are more in depth with coding, etc., and you like that whole aspect of it. This here would definitely be an excellent resource for you to really get your teeth into as well, to really get started. And again, you can set up even a free site and etc., and just literally you can play around with it and download it and just get your feet wet with understanding the platform and actually how it works. So it definitely may be something that would be worth checking out. So if it is, definitely feel free to have a look at it and see what you think.
So there you have it. There are 5 of the best blogging platform tools that you can use to make money online that will be suitable for advanced users, and these tools will really help you to scale up your business and really see that level of growth that you're actually wanting to see. And it's a case you can take the information that you learn from these platforms and literally just keep implementing it each and every time and just use it to scale up and just keep growing. That will also allow you to really kind of zone in and show you proven steps to really create better quality written articles and blog content, so that it will be definitely more user friendly and allowing more engagement from your users, so that they will keep coming back to your website time and again. So I hope you find this information here to be helpful, and I really do hope that the information I provided here with these platforms will definitely give you some valuable insights to see what potential avenues you can take to really scale up your business and grow moving forward into the future. And if you have found the content here in this video to be useful, make sure to leave a like on the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be updated with future content, and also feel free to share the video. But if you're just starting out and you're looking for a way to figure out how all this online stuff works, make sure to check out the link below this video for a simple and proven formula that will show you how to actually get started and will teach you the steps to take action. Also be sure to check out some of the other videos here that will actually show you some other platforms, even just for beginners, both paid and premium, that will actually show you what it is that you need to do if it's other areas that you want to venture into with regards to growing your website or your online business. And I will see you all in the next one.